The ball is teed up. Kicking team looks ready. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by a respected veteran now in year 15 here in the NFL, Tyrod Taylor.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Chase Young bringing him down there.
The 27-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Hall once more. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
The one defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. He'll make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So now we're going to look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. And leading them began his college career way back in 2018. Now entering the NFL as a 2nd-round pick. It's Tyler Shough.
Kate, it's really obvious. Tyler has nothing to prove about his dedication to the game. And he put his body on the line collegiately. He got that covered across a 7-year career in a couple different stops. Evaluators, they love grit. And Tyler's got a lot of it.
Shough will throw to get us started. That's Bailey on the sideline, caught. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
2nd down now. They need 7. Off the play action. Jump. He put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Wangu now to return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. First and 10 from the 32. They start the drive with Hall. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Throwing off the play fake. Dump off to his fullback. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Number 47.
Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. It might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. He takes this down to the opposing 47. Jarvis Brownlee there to make that play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the Jets' 47-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. On play action, here's Shuck. Good, right downfield to Olave. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
Part of the reason
line.
I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route for that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shuck now from the gun. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shuck on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This one from an even 40 yards out. Smith able to put it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Wangu now to return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They go right back to Hall. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Taylor to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And here in the first, already up to a 10-0 advantage. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to Shuck. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. It's caught left side by Hill. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Breaks through and breaks away. Keeps it moving. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
From the red zone now. He's running with it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints hold a 16-point lead in the first.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. Again, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
For the extra point, here's Smith.
Extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
17. Jets, nothing.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Isaiah Davis on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Taylor gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Mason Taylor. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air, Taylor. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
A gain of 30. And the Jets first down.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate, they stretch you vertically and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
Short pass brought in. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Hall running between the tackles. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality gain, and it moved the sticks.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Taylor now. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and long for him here. He's making a bid for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. They kick the running back in motion. They're going to try to throw for it. Lost it on the hit. Oh, the Saints got to it. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on fourth actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Taylor. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Mason Taylor. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
17. Jets 7.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints come marching onto the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. They'll send him over right. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Our score, 17-7. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, here's Shuck. It's complete. This is Olave. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So first down from the 41. Just go give to Kamara. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down at the 41. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. A tight end in motion now. They give on second to Kamara. He dodged the tackle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Shuck now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Now Shuck to throw. Screen here for Kamara. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Complete to number 41, Alvin Kamara. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 8.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man, Vele has it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Kamara goes up and over for the touchdown. The Saints make it a 16-point ball game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith.
Point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
Saints 24, Jets 7.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Wangu now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you're going to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They go play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Now that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Throwing, Taylor. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. Now we have a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Third down, 1 yard to go. From the gun, here's Herbert. Avoids the defender, we've got a foot race. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New York 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Herbert. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
That right there is just such a sinking feeling for a running back. You're looking to turn the corner. You're looking for space. You're looking for somewhere to run. But eventually, you've got nowhere to run, and it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for second down. Here's Taylor to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down. To the air on third and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Austin McNamara on that punt. They could really use a good one here. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. The Saints send running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. And he's going to get this up to around that 13-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's good.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively. By going all out for the safety, you got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's kind of one of those moments as an analyst I'm a little bit stuck. I don't know what to give credit for the defense for making a nice, just not doing their job.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Motioning left is their running back. Chuck now from the gun. The right side, cut by Olave. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Chris Olave. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete right side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right, in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. It's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
second and 10.
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. To the air. Taylor finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete to number 85, Mason Taylor. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Taylor. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Handoff here to Davis. Looks away from one. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Justin Reed with the tackle.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Going right back to Davis. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made the tackle. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
They'll go again with Davis. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Isaiah Davis. A gain of 9
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
New York.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's another Jets first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one. Taylor. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more. And I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. The kick by Folk is good. And the gap closes to 14 points. Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and it puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The New Orleans offense set to go now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, here's Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 4.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. Third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Making the call himself. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. And it's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. He's got a man left. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Kamara now on first and 10. He has this down to the 34. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He can run it.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Five still to go here. This is second down. Putting the tight end in motion. Shuck working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker.
Brings up third down.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Pressure coming. It's Shuck. Caught by his back. Kamara. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This, 42 yards from the right half. Smith able to put it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over.
The Saints to the running back, Alvin Kamara, trotting back out to the field. Saints to the line now. First and 10. To Kamara we go to start this third quarter. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Rush coming for Shuck. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Intended for Taysom Hill. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes. Third and long. He lofts it deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shuck now on first down. Finds the in route complete. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
18 more yards. That's another Saints first down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's second and 14. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On return, here comes Davis. And He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Jets out to begin another drive. That score pushed the deficit to 24, so every opportunity to chip away at it important as they take the field. New York to the line, 1st and 10. And start with a give to Davis. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Throwing, Taylor. That's Mitchell on the slant. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 45-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still 2nd down.
Tough false start penalty. Now 8 to go on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll throw. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Hall. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Got the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Taylor. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
No throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack.
So on 4th down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by Folk is good. That lowers the lead to 21.
Makes the score 6.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Saints and Devon Bailey headed back now on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Kamara, the ball carrier, brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, Jets into the dime. Chuck now from the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a new set of downs for New
And the
Orleans.
Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Counter give to Kamara. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Jet in some discomfort following that play. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play action. Chuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Do I sit and judge defense? I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Jets and Breece Hall got set to go on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Werner on the stop.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Here's Taylor to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. They'll air it out on 3rd. Finding Johnson once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jets first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
Oftentimes, play call-ins like chess. You got to have just the right move. And in this case, well, that is checkmate. That's a crossing route versus man coverage. Just the right choice, and they got a completion out of it.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. To the air, Taylor. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Saints and Tyler Shough just about ready for their next drive. And they had to wave that white flag on their last drive, Brock, hoping to avoid having to call that punter this time out.
Yeah, you get several chances a game, on average, somewhere around 10 possessions, and you know not all of them are going to pan out. So you got to forget what lies behind and keep pressing on to the journey ahead.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, most of the offenses I've been around love code words in the run game. And for draws, it's usually a D word. Denver, Dallas. Well, I'll tell you what else. Add a D word to the defense, because when you hit them with a draw like that, it puts doubt in their mind of how upfield they can get.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
1st and 10 from the 32. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A run now with Kamara. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks setting you behind the chains. Well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jets offense now set to take over. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. New set of downs for him from the 31. On the counter, Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Simply nowhere to go on that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to Hall. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Chase Young on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Taylor has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets, 1st down. A gain of 7. 1st down, Jets.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running back motions right. Taylor hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Toss play, this is Hall. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And it's Johnson with another one. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Taylor now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Here's Taylor. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Third and long for him here. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're doing these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense. That surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Folk on now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
34. Jets 20.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over.
The Saints and Tyler Shuck just about ready for their next drive. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Complete to Devon Vele. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. To throw, Shuck. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shuck working from the gun. before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. They'll run here, following the penalty. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Shuck now on 1st down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game, as their latest brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 20.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Alvin Kamara, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Thrown away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. Now even a member of the Jets hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to take a look at him. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jets take over.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now it's Taylor. Has a man on target to Johnson. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 30.
It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. They give to Hall on the draw. Escapes the defender. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that's a case where defensively you've got to keep your eyes in the backfield and be ready if they go with that drop play. Even an extra second to react, well, it gives them room for a gain just like that.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Throwing, Taylor. Completed over the middle. And they won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A gain of 14. And the Jets first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Taylor to throw. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Taylor's pass complete to Adonai Mitchell. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hall running between the tackles. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 8.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They send the tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Jonas Sanker on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Setting up to throw. And he's going to go down. Great work on the Saints. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd
Oh,
down
you hate
and
that.
goal.
They've eaten up some good yardage on this drive, Kate. And get down in the red zone, and this is where you really got to stay on schedule. Let's give some credit to this defense. They know the job they got to do. Got to knock you back and make this now red zone attempt that much more difficult.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
37. Jets 27.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Start things off with a run by Kamara. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go. They've got a man in motion. Shump. Goods right downfield to Olave. There he goes on the right side. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
44, Jets 27.
Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. Wangu now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they welcome the same level of play on this series as well. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Set up the screen here for Hall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The good defense is in this league. Every once in a while, they can bait a quarterback into a throw. And you do that by having eyes on the quarterback. Getting to a good drop, forcing that check down. And they don't only just bait him into a completion, but they knocked him backwards after the catch.
To the air, Taylor. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
To the sideline.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Air it out on 3rd. That's the line, he's going to run for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
15 yards.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
So 1st down from the 41. Zone read, they'll give it to Davis. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do we do? He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jets.
Looking to throw, Taylor. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Number 85, Mason Taylor. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Taylor going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Taylor now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Desperation time here on 4th. Going all the way to the end zone here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints about set to celebrate this win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Chuck now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 3rd down.
Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty. Third and long for him here. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
It's 4th down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Their punter making his way out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And it's Johnson with another one. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
2nd down, looking for options. That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st down, Jets.
We've set it down from 37. Working on 1st down. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Hits his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
It's a gain of 10.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Mitchell will go in motion right. Now it's Taylor. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Alontae Taylor on the coverage.
Running back sent in motion. Still sticking with the passing game. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Jonas Sanker on the coverage.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying, they kept taking shots to the very end, but now we have reached that end. This one's over. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.